cool, whatever. Like, you are entitled to your preferences. And
Sure.
if me doing this kind of work bothers you, then it wasn't going to work out anyways, and that's fine. Like, move on next.
So, Kazumi, the question is, do you believe that a man will take you seriously long-term if you're an OF creator or corn star?
Yeah. Happens all the time.
But do you think it potentially limits your pool to some degree?
No.
You don't think, well, I mean, there's certainly some men out there that wouldn't
those
date
people
you.
weren't people I would have dated.
Sure, that's fine, but does it limit your pool?
No. I have no problem dating.
No, but that's not the question. Does it?
Like,
do you think there are men out there that would not want to date you?
Yeah, I'm sure there's people that wouldn't want to date me, but I don't.
You wouldn't want to date them.
Yeah,
too.
so it wouldn't matter.
Right. Yeah. But you said that, I'm trying to remember the first part of what you said in response to this. You said that it shouldn't be an issue for people.
It shouldn't be as big as an issue.
Like, so you.
And I think that just has to do with the general the stigma that is around Shrek's work. And I think that when it becomes more destigmatized and people can just treat people like people, no matter their career, that will also go down, if that makes sense.
So although you acknowledge that it is some men's preferences to not want to date a girl who's a sex worker or who does OnlyFans, do you object to that preference?
I don't object to that preference, but I know that a lot of the men who are like, oh, like, I would never date blah, 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 don't say it as a personal preference. They say it as like almost in a shaming way. It's like, wow, how dare you go into that line of work? Like, that is so shameful, like, blah, blah, blah. So if it's more so just like, you know, like, I personally just wouldn't want to date somebody who's in that line of work, cool. But the truth is that these men demonize me. These men demonize her. These men demonize women who work in this field.
I mean, also everyone's entitled to their own preferences. I personally wouldn't date a cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date a picky eater.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't date someone who vaped. But that's like a dumb hill I'll die on.
There you go. Yo, John Ruby.
I'm with you on that one, though. I don't.
John Ruby, ask these lovely ladies what their Valentine's Day plans are.
My birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Ooh, okay.
So I'll be in Italy being spoiled.
Okay. What about you? Do you have Valentine's Day plans?
I'm moving to Costa Mesa on the 13th, so I'll probably be unpacking.
Okay.
Wow, that's a far move.
Yeah. What is John's Valentine's Day plans?
So me and my partner's relationship is also on the 17th. So we actually do like a 3-day celebration, or 14, 15, 16. It's like a 4-day celebration.
Sydney?
Yeah, I think I might just be picking up working or just the gym.
Single life.
Well,
we're doing a show on Valentine's Day.
If I go to the gym and the guys that are there are single, so you know.
Kazumi, can you?
Yeah.
These women want men to check off her boxes and carry her baggage at the same time. Send a freaking asteroid. What are they talking about?
What does that mean?
He's saying that I have baggage.
Hi to Derek.
I'm not trying to.
Oh, there's the asteroid. I thought it was like a metaphorical.
Yo,
asteroid.
Alvin, thank you for the 50s. The TTS is broken, but Kazumi is acting as our
I know they're disappointed
impromptu
with that update.
You are the impromptu TTS. Okay, so we have we did that one. Jack P, $20 soup chat. Thank you, man. I'm 30 plus. I spend way too much time on my podcast. 2 days a week. Would you date me? Don't let you forget I'm a high value male. Oh, this guy's just roasting me, I think.
He's
I get
asking you on a date?
views on my streams. Yeah, he's roasting me. Yo, Cheeks, thank you for the $20 super chat. Brian,
Dude,
you better...
Cheeks is back.
Oh, hey, baby.
Brian, you better not give these Renfrews any of my donations. I contribute to your show. Dude, I will literally take it from you somehow. Also, come Zoomy, you seem triggered. Just accept not all men want you sitting on their face. Shout out to the 2 innocent ladies on here. Shout out to you 2 innocent women and the choices you've made.
All right, Kazumi, what you got here?
Sorry. As a man from the 805, you guys got an awesome show. Question for the ladies, since Fresh and Fit / Andrew Tate was brought up, would you go on their show? I already did. Next time I'm home, Harry's, Freebirds, or Cold Spring. Huh?
Yo, Travis, thank you for the $20 soup chat. 805 for life. Yeah, Freebirds is the shit. I thought Cold Springs burned down, but
you should see my Fresh and Fit.
It burned down.
Well, so
the tavern?
I thought so, but maybe not. So
That'd be
two of the
awesome.
girls have on the show have actually been on Fresh and
Yeah.
Fit, Kazumi and yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different experience being on their show because they the dynamic is really weird because if you kind of
be
speak,
nice,
huh?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because if you kind of like argue, because obviously we're talking about like hot button topics, but they made this they like made it really clear that if you kind of like disagree too hard, you will be kicked out and not tagged, which is kind of like, okay, well, I've been here for 3 hours, so
Wait, did you get kicked out?
No, I didn't get
You got
kicked out.
Frank Castle.
What's Frank Castle?
That's what they call like when they kick a girl out.
Oh no, I
They
did
Frank
not.
Castle
I
them.
stayed the whole time, and it was interesting because we were able to have discussions, but they did kick another girl out, and I felt sorry for her.
Well, so I don't think they kick a girl out if she disagrees too hard with them. It's if they're being like rude or disrespectful.
Yeah, they kicked
that
her
they kick
out
them
for like a copious what is it, like when they interrupt you?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's just interrupting a ton.
But yeah, I think she got really
Yeah.
belligerent, and like it was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
an awkward stream. Like it was like she was just like, "Rah, rah," and it was like, okay, like let us like talk a little bit more.
Really quick before I do the rest of the super chats, you mentioned that you're a waifu, you like anime. Can we get an uwu and an ara?
That's
Oh, okay. You can get the XXX version on my website, but okay. Ooh. And you wanted and I'm not really good with the ara, but
What about you, Kazumi? Can you do either?
what is the ara?
it's
Can
like
you-
ara.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
What about the uwu?
Ooh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
what does it mean? It's
No, it's just like it's just the face, yeah. Ooh. Meow.
What's the ahigao?
The ahegao face is like when you stick out your tongue
Can you
and
do
you
it
cross my
into this camera?
No.
Kazumi?
My
The
page is
ahega-
$3.
Kazumi.
See it there.
The ahagao is a cum face, so I can't do it naturally. I'm really bad at it. Like I'm really
Okay.
bad at making a fake orgasm face. It looks like I'm
Okay.
having a seizure and myself at the same time.
Wow.
So
good
I'll
times.
save everyone the dignity.
Okay. Yo, Burning Below, $20 soup chat. Thank you, man. Oh, go ahead, Kazumi. You're-
Generally, most men don't care about women's money because men make their own money, and women won't spend their money on their men anyways. Your experience: a man's money is both their money, and a woman's money is her money. That's just reality.
Yep.
You're in your own little prison, bro. That is not my problem.
The thing is, though, is like women really don't share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources
If
with
we're gonna
women.
Generalization.
But yeah, we're speaking in generalities here. But that's most men's experience.
But you could just find a girl who doesn't think that way if it's a big deal for you.
I could also find, I mean,
You know what it is? It's like we can pretend like the world is black and white when in reality it's way more nuanced, and it's not that hard.
but the kind of the purpose of the show is to have a generalized discussion about dating dynamics.
I feel like the purpose of the show is also to show you guys a different perspective.
But okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you disagree with the following statement? Generally speaking, most women prefer to date men who are taller than them.
Are we talking? Okay,
Kazumi,
you want
this
me
is
to
like a layup. This is like
of
so
cour- okay.
obvious.
In your world, yeah.
It's not about in my world.
It is in your
re-
world because in my
If
world,
I
I
look
don't
up at
think
the sky-
anyone cares.
Kazumi, what's the color of the sky